sides. So Yorkshire are starting a year behind. Now, what do? If they could theoretically invite all of the players that are playing for the Northern Diamonds to say, look, we'll spend a year in tier two, and then we'll stay when we're a tier one side. Well, if you want to be selected for England, you're not going to be doing that. Glamorgan, on the other hand, they're going to be a tier one club in 2 years' time. Well, all of those players that you're looking to try and potentially sign might already have clubs. So who are they going to sign? So it might be a couple of years. You're asking them to try and galvanise a pathway full of players in the next 2 years to be relevant in tier one. So I do see, I hope it doesn't work out like that. I hope it's all very, very smooth, and I do see the benefits of them doing that. I just see a bit of clunkiness involved.
With all these things that are
Welcome back. England have concluded their innings, 50 overs, 243 for 9. Top score was Alex Capsey with 44 from 65, 37 for Amy Jones, 33 for Tammy Bowman, and the Pakistan spinners did well. Umi Hani with 2 for 43, Captain Nirida with 3 for 56, and Riaz with 2 for 24. It's a beautiful afternoon in Derby. Remember that Pakistan have never beaten England in 50-over cricket. Occasion today. Will it be lucky 13 for Pakistan? Mark Butcher joins me for this afternoon run chase. What do you expect?
Well, I expect of New Zealand. Oh, without Bismar Maharouf, who has been a mainstay of that batting lineup for such England for their part. Well, they might have a look at the batting post-match, but for now their bowling attack, which will be led by the returning Kate Cross and Lauren Bell, who's been in excellent form in this ICC World Championship 50-over cricket. We'll be looking to make early inroads before allowing the spin trio, first time they've played together in ODIs, Charlie Dean, Sophie Eccleston and Sarah Glenn, let loose outside of the power play.
Pakistan's wickets all 9 with to spin. Not sure after the opening burst of Cross and Bell. Down to Dean, Eccleston and Glenn. Try and restrict Pakistan. Final words from Heather Knight, captain. 29 with the bat. The captain was dropped early on in her innings. They're all set to go. First of 3 one-day internationals in this Metro Bank series. We head southwest from Derby to Taunton and then over to Chelmsford for the final one-day international.
Pakistani openers, particularly Sidra Amin, been in decent form. 948 runs at 52 in these group stages of the World Cup qualifiers. So a lot will rest on her shoulders. Her opening.
Straight away, good attacking line from Kate Cross, a little bit more pace than what Pakistan had for this new ball. Cross, with her experience, will know that length is important. 2 new white balls, one either end.
Yeah, we spoke about the surface before the game and said that there should be a little bit of carry in it. None of the Pakistan very difficult to judge the surface given the pace that the ball was hitting that live grass, but a little bit of bounce there from that delivery from Kate Cross, which meant there was a beautiful back foot drive. It was superbly stopped at cover by Charlie Dean.
Well, hopefully Pakistan learned from England's mistakes. 157 dot deliveries in their innings. That's just over 26 overs, 26.1 overs. Leading run scorer in 50 over cricket since 2022. Sidra Amin. So experience here for Pakistan, and they're just
yeah, absolutely. Somebody makes a 90 or 100 in the innings, and 243 is very much within your compass. And you start off at a required rate of less than 5 runs and over. For me, it's going to be how Pakistan play that spin trio for England in the middle part of the innings. Nat Sivabrant unable to bowl, so England only have the 2 seam bowlers in Lauren Bell and Kate Cross. Eccleston, Dean and Sarah Glenn will provide a real test for them to keep the scoreboard ticking over, keep putting pressure back on England through that middle phase.
And that's another thing that Pakistan can do, is just rotate the strike. As a bowler, you don't like it because you want to keep the batter down at that end and put pressure on. Big gap between backward point and extra cover, just hit it into the gap and positive runs, and then the pressure will build on England. This is just come off the pads. It may run away because fine leg was quite wide. Just stopped it, so 2 leg byes, I think. Yeah, 2 leg byes. So that's given right at the end. Finishes the first over. Pakistan 3 without loss.
Yeah, one thing that Pakistan will have in their favour here is the extra pace, probably 5 to 7 miles an hour more on the ball from Cross and Lauren Bell, which then brings in the ability to run the ball, glide the ball down to third. Just makes rotating the strike that little bit easier than when you're having to force the ball yourself all the time.
Lauren Bell then, ball from the city end here at the county ground in Derby. Just a slip in place. That another catcher at short mid-wicket because of that ability to push the ball back into the right-hander.
A bit like that, Dom, yeah? Just that strong breeze going across the ground is really going to accentuate that movement from Lauren Bell. And as I mentioned before, when Pakistan were bowling, that breeze at times, as you will well know, Dom, it can blow you off your action or out of your action when both feet leave the ground. So just take a little while to acclimatise out there. But it's a good field. I like it. I think when Pakistan had the new ball with Fatima bowling back in towards the right-handers, but had a predominantly offside field, had a 6-3 offside field. Whereas England have gone 5-4, but Lauren Bell just still trying to find the radar. Nice chance for Amy Jones to gracefully take one-handed down the leg side.
She has problems with the wides in this form of the game, so 36 wides. 9 9 games in this World Test Championship at 50 over. Better line. Yeah, it's something as a bowler you've got to get used to, because we all like those nice calm conditions and lovely warm days, and I know I've been calling it Barbados throughout the day. It does get chilly here, so you have to make sure you use your front arm as much as possible to hold, because you're right, it can blow you slightly out of sync.
Yeah, well, that's good. You've got the field set for that one that gets maybe a little bit too straight. Alex Capsey there. Backward shot, square leg. Charlie Dean in there tight at mid-wicket. Apologies, Nat Siver Brunt in there at mid-wicket, short mid-wicket.
Nice looking shot, and you talked about that pace that is on offer from both Lauren Bell and Kate Cross. Didn't really have to do too much.
It makes a huge difference, doesn't it? Yes, the ball comes onto the bat. Hold your position nicely as a batter. Get up on your toes and just punch it in front of square for an easy couple.
Inside edge. There was a sound of a bat, I think also the perhaps going down. Kim Cotton not interested.
Yeah, always drifting down the leg side. No swing though.
Again, punched off the back foot. Should be 2. And will be 2. Perhaps he could not cut it off. End of the second over. 9 without loss. .235 then for Pakistan. 48 overs remaining. There is that little bit of movement. No carry through to Amy Jones though.
Nice bit of a way swing from Kate Cross, leading wicket taker in the power play in this ICC World Championship. She won't be happy with that. The second time that she's just got a little bit greedy with that outswinger, trying to start it too straight, to dribble away off the thigh pad.
16 without loss, then 3 overs done. Just a little bit of a pause in play, whether it's for drink came on, I think.
A cup of tea, if it's a drink. Lauren Bell's first over. Just struggled to control that swing. Again, with that breeze blowing left to right across your screen. Her natural ability to push the ball in, but again, it's really nicely played. Sadaf Shammas has timed that beautifully, and it might just make it no. It's terrific athleticism from Maya Bouchier. He saved a run for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll just have to check this. Yeah, brilliant. Really good. Saved a single, they ran 3. More replays just to make sure that there's no connection between the hand or the ball and the cushioning. And we saw it straight down the line, saw it, there was no dents in the cushioning, so for me it's fine. So given 3 runs.
Or at least given the evidence we've seen, there's no reason to believe it isn't fine. Good work.
Just looked at the umpire there and looked to see whether she was happy with the line. Yeah, okay. Given 1 for the over for the short delivery. Heather Knight would want quick wickets. When does she start worrying, or is she not worried at the moment?
She's fine. She'll worry if the spinners don't pick any. You like seeing the bouncer used, don't you, in one-day cricket?
Absolutely. I just think it puts something in the batter's mind straight away. Can't just come on that front foot all the time, or maybe hit you off the back foot, put the bouncer in. You never know. Could get a wicket, little glove down to Amy Jones, or top edge to fine leg.
Just needs to be careful there, Sidra Ami. Getting ahead the wrong side of off stump, wrong side of the ball. And even though it would appear that Lauren Bell is always spearing the ball past leg stump, if you get yourself too far across to the offside, you can end up bang in front, missing a ball you think is going down the leg side.
To be given a wide, because it was given 1 for the over, then 2 for the over, but it was just too high.
Well, maybe she's a bowler after her own heart, and she felt, well, it was worth it, worth the risk. It was a better one as well, wasn't it? left side, expecting to go down the leg side. Was taken by surprise.
Extra fielder on the leg side. So 3 fielders in the circle on the leg side now.
It's worth watching this one again. Perhaps some of the wicket keepers watching out there will have a better view on this for me, but it just seems to me that she's a little late on this, and that's, I think, because of the way that Lauren Bell is always pushing the ball down the leg side, so perhaps the weight was loaded on the left. It hit her hands really hard, like she was surprised for pace.
Nice delivery. Yeah, it was a good replay because you could see that the weight was more on the left leg, and then she couldn't get down and get to that right side. Yeah, somebody like, I'm sure Jack Russell will be watching this and saying, what is Cork and Butcher talking about wicket keeping?
Well, he could be saying that about anything. It doesn't have to be wicket keeping.
Yeah, and I'll always say, I think it's the hard. No wickets yet for England. Pakistan going okay. 21 without loss. Again, that's that delivery. Just holds up. It'll be interesting to see if there's any differences in Lauren Bell's wrist position. You saw the ability to swing the ball in the last couple of deliveries, and whether that's a different wrist position